everyone, welcome back to FX Capital Analysis and Forecasting. Now we at the middle of the week. Middle of the week forecast and refinement or review is one of the important things that you need to have because you're going to refine and focus few more days before the market close. So we're going to focus our attention to few more or on particular trading plan. So first pair I'm going to start with gold USD. Gold USD, we can say price already moved after a big impulse move. Now we at the corrective phase. We did forecast this position on the last forecasting that we're going to have a big correction. In this moment, I'm going to sell this position if the price move to this area. We understand in this area is considered a valid trade, which is the rating is different with high probability trade. So one of the main point from here is valid trade, one of position or that we going to take. However, we always parity on a high probability trade. So for gold USD, you can see price in this move, this area. You can see this is one of the structure, bigger structure. If price move to the downside, continue with the structure. This is one of the target. And if price move and touch this third touch, this high probability price move to upside one more time and continue with the big continuation pattern. So very clean structure, very clean movement, and this is one of the trading plan that I trade for the multiple times, multiple months, and all over the years. So we're going to focus based on our strategy. Next we move to second pair is Euro CHF. Euro CHF, you can see 1 hour time frame. This is daily time frame. We did forecast price to move through this area from the weekly market breakdown, touch the third touch and move to the upside. So this will be the setup we see in 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, price still in developing. So if we able to execute end of the week or early of next week, it will be good. So now price at the corrective phase. This is one example. Continuation pattern, move to the downside and move to the upside. After that pair will be pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc, this is one of big correction. So this one touch, second touch, third touch, and fourth touch. This is multi-touch time frame. So if price, this is if you learn the price action, you understand the price able to move to the downside. Consider as continuation pattern. So, however, we understand that there's a high probability versus possibility price move to the downside. Follow this structure, continue the structure before price break to the trend line. So in 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame price already break the structure. However, we see if any possibility that price move to the downside, and only will enter this position if price move to the downside, create any flag from here and move to the downside. It's a very typical move that I take if price break to the upside and with any correction, enter as reduces entry and move to the downside. Alright, that's all for this pair. Next we move to USD Japanese Yen. USD Japanese Yen, we can see the price still in developing. So we're going to wait price to move to the downside from this position and move to the downside either way. So we're going to move to 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, we open in 4 hour time frame. It's more clear the structure. This is one touch, second touch, and third touch. In this area, only one touch, second touch. So we expect price move to the upside, create a third touch, and move to the downside. So I'm going to wait for the sell setup for this moment. The sell setup as a short-term setup from this pair. Other plan is I will wait for any possibility price move to this area or move to this area for the long-term buy from this position. Because we're going to move to final pair. Final pair is Pound Japanese Yen. Pound Japanese Yen, you can see in 1 hour time frame. Price approaching this red line from here and approaching this yellow line as a high probability position. So there's a two possibility price move to the downside after touch this area. So I'm going to wait price movement from this area, and I will set alert in this red line for price to enter this position, move to the downside. And another plan is price move to this area and sell to the downside. Okay guys, that's all for this week, the pair that I focus on. Hopefully you guys plan and forecast your position for the whole week and ready to end this week with big momentum. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and follow our Instagram. Goodbye.